them 2 years living with Pimp, man. Can you recall those times, man? And I mean, what was it like being around him, watching him create all of that music and going in?
Man, it was great because there was a lot of dudes there. Shout out to Leroy, man, Ski Daddy.
Yeah.
You know, I can't think of the barber name. You know, Herb K, Mitchell Quinn, which is the UGK namesake. All of the dudes of Smitty, like all those dudes, man, it was a brotherhood.
Yeah.
You know, so when I went away, I came back, you know, I could see that the world and the devil had infiltrated to a degree, right? You know, it just wasn't the same. But that ain't my business.
Yeah.
What is my business is to just try to bring the ones that are willing, that understand that we can't be doing this monkey.
What was it like when you was coming towards the end of your 17 and you realized you was about to get out, man? I mean, what were those emotions and feelings that you was experiencing during that countdown to release day?
Well, I didn't do the whole 17 at once. Like, let me explain something to you from a psychological perspective, if I may.
Take your time.
Before, and we have a prison guide platform that we started because 80% of the black men in America are in prisons. We're only 15% of the population. What does this mean? 8 out of every 10 black males are gonna go to prison, right?
Yeah.
So we gotta look there first, and that's just me saying that. Before I went in with one mind frame, right?
Yeah.
Then when I got there, relatively after about 2 years, I got on what they call automatic inside the prison. I let the world go when I was there. And so my mind started developing and I had become a different person through that process, right?
Okay.
And so when I got out of that situation, my mind was still there, although my body was out because I was used to the methodology of operation from inside the prison.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it first. That's why the recidivism rate is under 5 years. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
And so once I did it, I couldn't get enough of that funky stuff. I went back.
Yeah.
And Pimp and I, we never existed much outside of those 2 years because when I got out, 10 days later, relatively someone that Pimp was going in.
Damn.
Right? He had to do the 4 years. So when Pimp was getting ready to get out, couldn't get enough of that funky stuff, I got popped on the highway.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So before I was going back in, and I remember who it was. Who was it? It was Zero and I. We spent the night at his house, and we both was going to jail.
Damn.
And so, yeah, man, that was a different experience, but it was the shock. And I went back in there again. So, like, my mind has evolved and changed like 7 or 8 times from being in that place.
Yeah.
But the best thing I could tell anybody, if I'm here, learn the power of words.
Come on.
Learn words. You cannot express what you feeling inside if you don't know the definition of what you're saying. How you gonna make it real?
Yeah.
See?
I'm real with Zero, man.
Oh, yeah.
Break that down.
Man, it was just something that happened. I think that was at the time we were putting the UGK records together, the UGK posse. We had a party at Pimp House, and it's just natural to do some songs together. And Zero was in the area at the time, and I don't know who. I think that was Vicious, man. Rest in peace to E Vicious. Shout out Bundy G, ex-mom. Yeah, man. So I think it was a Vicious song, and he wanted us to get on, and we did it in Port Arthur. But shout out to Zero. He a real one.
Exactly.